What's up, Facebook land? It's Barry here. It's Saturday night. We sold off our first round of kids today to a friend of mine that comes and buys them all up. We're not keeping any this year for replacements, and I'm not going to keep any around to have to bottle feed for 8 weeks and wean off and sell for pets. It's about 18 degrees tonight, blowing sideways and snowing outside. We got Boots in labor right now. She's had one, and little girl who's cleaned off and ready to go to the house, and she's pushing here on a second one. I got Trevor with me. Trevor milked tonight. He's hiding. He's camera shy. Savannah's with us tonight. She was cleaning the cheese plant, and Grandpa brought him up and stayed during the snow instead of driving back and forth from here to Kyler. Boots has got a couple legs sticking out of her. Looks like this one's backwards. She's known for having backwards babies. I was just telling not last year, but the year before, she had triplets and all three were breech. And she's just a good pusher. I won't get involved because she'll just get them out. She's experienced. She's not in any bad situation. No stress. She's just doing her thing. This is a big one. The last one wasn't this big, but this is a big baby. You can see. She was breech. I assumed that it would be a busy day today because of the weather. Freezing cold last night. Nothing but problems this afternoon milking. The wind's blowing sideways. Water's froze up. Hoses froze up. It's fun being a farmer in January. You see Boots is just massive too. We're guessing she's going to have triplets tonight. She took a little while to go, Matt. So this is Boots, I don't know, probably 5 or 6th year freshening. Yeah, definitely longer than we thought, Matt. She looked awfully uncomfortable this afternoon. I thought it would be about 3 o'clock, and she's just kind of been slow going. She's had 2 and still looks massive. That's probably why my gates broke. Yeah. So you can see the kids are interested. I have the other baby in the recycling bin there all cleaned off. They all want to see what it is and peckle it. It's hanging out. I think Boots is probably just going to push this next one right out, not even worry about cleaning this baby off. You're going to get a little nanny and help from Daphne here. Boots is going to take care of it now that Daphne came over. Sometimes they need a little motivation from the other goats to take care of their own babies. Could be a busy night tonight. We've got a couple other girls that have been uncomfortable today, and you can kind of just see they're looking to go. Bermuda, she freshened the other day. She still looks good and healthy. Daphne, she had kids yesterday, or twins this morning, yesterday. Smudgy's yet to go. Shayla's yet to go. Spice had one yesterday or this morning, but not sure. She hasn't had a viable kid for me yet. Not sure what her deal is. Cherry's due. Penny here's due. D-Nice is due. Oreo over here is just massive. Her belly's almost touching the ground. They're hiding her. Luna's bag's massive. She's ready to go. I'm guessing Luna's going to go today. She's as wide as she is long. Good night, guys. Thank you. See you Wednesday. She's going to have more. All right, be careful, guys. It's nasty out there. Yeah, turn the tank right off. The milk? No, you can turn it. That's fine off. That's all right. I got to milk this one, and I'll restrain it. Good night, guys. Boots is cleaning over here. Sorry about that. My help was leaving. Wanted to say good night. They got to travel back to Kyler. She's going to have another one here. She's just getting in position again. As you can see, this little guy's already trying to get up. It's kind of surprising that Boots is laying next to Bermuda like this and having these kids. Normally they like to be solitary and go off in the corner and freshen by themselves. But she seems to be hanging out. Sorry, I'm going to clean this one off a little bit while we watch Boots. Try not to help them too much because all the licking and everything stimulates their milk to come in and just helps with their health too after freshening. But as cold as it is, we don't want wet babies sitting out here. Their ears freeze, they get frostbite on their ears. So if you watch, any of you watch my friend Erin, she owns a beef farm in the Fabius Tully area. She does a lot of educational videos, and she's had some winter freshenings this week, and she's not used to it, doesn't doesn't handle it. With the cows, it's a little different because you have to have a lot more space than with goats. And with meat animals, they tend to be left with their parents. But we've had some snow and cold, and she's done some makeshift stuff. But we're set up with our dairy animals to take the animals from the parents, and then we monitor how much they're being fed. We take them down to my garage, which is heated, and we set up a pen. Bottle feed everybody. They get colostrum, which with having the cows here, the cows make a lot of colostrum, a lot of fresh milk when they're first fresh, and we save some of that to feed goat babies. The goats just don't seem to make enough colostrum to even care for their own, in my eyes. I don't think it's enough, but we get them their colostrum, and then we feed them 5 times a day until they're gone, till they're sold or weaned off. We do reduce the feedings, the number of days as they get bigger, but at the onset, it's 5 times a day. I get up at 3:30 in the morning. I do the first feeding, come up, do milking chores and feeding. Amy does the second feeding around 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning. Then we feed again around 12 to 1. Then we feed again at 5-ish, and then we feed at bedtime, and then go through the night till 3:30. So it's close to, every 4 hours in the 24-hour period, but we only do 5 feedings instead of 6. It just kind of gets spaced out that way. Like I said, this year I'm not keeping any replacements. I kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 replacements last year. We don't want to expand our herd too much because it's about what we can handle as far as milk volume and what I can produce in a week with the cow milk and the goat milk. I run my vat during peak productions anywhere between 5 and 7, 8 times a week. And some cheeses take much longer than others, so. It's the cheese making, the more milk I have, the more I have to make, or we end up wasting it, just because I can't physically keep up. But some of the girls are big. Sarah, this is one of Big Anna's babies. She's a two-year-old. She's got Anna's size to her, for sure. And she's got a twin that looks exactly like her. It's thing 1 and thing 2. They look so much alike we can't tell them apart. We call them thing 1 and thing 2. Yes, Lindsay, I do have my own bucks. A lot of them this year are mixed. I have a registered Alpine buck and a registered Nubian buck. This is my Nubian buck. He's new to us this year, so we're not sure what his production or potential is. I know he comes from good lines, but. And then my Alpine buck is out on loan right now. He does a lot of work. Every fall, he takes care of all of our girls and then generally gets shipped around to 2 or 3 other places. getting ready here to push out another one. Probably another breech baby. Can anybody hear me? My wife says she can't hear me on the live feed. How about now, Aim? Can you hear me now? All the young goats are being a pest right now, chewing on me. Come on, Boots. Come on, you guys, get out of here. Can you hear me now, Aim? Number one pest, you mean, Lexi? Can you hear me now? I don't know what's wrong with my audio. My wife says she can't hear me. Can anybody else hear me? If you can hear me, can you text me or message me that you can hear me? Get out of here. Amy, it's something wrong with you because Lexi can hear me. I called her a pest and she heard it, so. Oh, I may be connected in my truck. Yeah, Amy, it's only you. Everybody else can hear me. Lexi and Matt just both let me know. I guess I'm a little quiet, but I feel like I'm screaming. Must be my phone case. Well, I'm actually going to end up losing everybody anyways because of how cold it is. My phone was at about 50% when I started videoing, and the cold is zapping it in the video. But we got a couple new babies, more mouths to feed, and I don't think Boots is done. But I'm going to cut out, and we'll have some more. Like I said, I still have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, around 18 to 20 to go. So we'll have some more videos and more information. But keep watching. Thanks.